25-year-old Masala Chauke from Dopeni village near Lutendo. He used to be a cheerleader of a feared gang group named the Mosquitoes. A mere mention of his group's name used to send shivers down the spines. Chauke and his batch of gangsters used to rob, assault and break into people's businesses and houses. They were also at the center of an illegal drug dealing trade in the area. Following several arrests, convictions and threats of mob justice, Chauke disbanded his group and stopped his criminal escapades. Chauke and others are now using their bricklaying skills to make ends meet.
I realized that the drugs that we were using were harmful to our bodies and damaging our minds and the way we think, because we were always fighting with people and it was wrong. So let's start doing the work of our hands, which will make us succeed in future. If you are using drugs, you should quit it and follow proper ways of making money so that you can be able to do things for yourself.
Chauke's former co-leaders and lieutenants also followed suit.
I was the leader of a gangster group called the Mosquitoes, but as the time goes on, I realized that it was wrong as we can end up in jail. So let's make sure that we secure the future. Now we are in construction. We were unwanted in the community, but up to so far, there are so many changes.
I started doing it because of peer pressure as well as my home situation, but I stopped because I realized that it has no future, especially when you are a female.
Some victims of gang crimes in the area have hailed the disbandment of the group as a much-needed respite for the disgruntled community members.
They have
not come to ask for forgiveness, and I had a loss on the chickens that were stolen because it costed me so much. I don't know if they are really changing or they are changing because there is a pending case against them and they want the charges to be dropped. But if they are really changing, it will make me feel happy because there will be no more crimes at Dopeni.
A local civic organization is playing a pivotal role in helping reformed gangsters secure jobs.
We were receiving a number of complaints from the village communities where there were these groups called the Mosquito and other peer guys. They were committing crimes, stealing things, whereby as the community we managed to go house to house to try to find out and the means as to what is it that can be done to help these boys. It went far as much as we have identified the community projects where these young boys, they have been committed themselves, like a toilet that are building for the community. Now here is another contractor who happened to also engage these guys in the plastering. As you can see, we plead to the government to look into these young boys who are vulnerable, who are into the gangsterism, as to what is the program that can maybe help these guys not commit crime and be keeping them busy out of the street.
The Department of Correctional Services Offender Rehabilitation and Reintegration Program sees scores of rehabilitated offenders transition from imprisonment to mainstream society every year. The department wasn't available to comment on the program. Lutendo Bobodi, SABC News, Dopeni.